It's time for XCOM Rangers in spaceship that's on the ground. Close enough. Anyway, the team step out of the Sky Zord and onto the set of Fire in the Sky. This dirt road splits the map in half, and since running up an open path with only a dreaded vehicle as cover sounds about as fun as being baked into a giant pizza, the team heads for the cover of the forest to the right, with Trini in the lead. As much as I want to keep Jason tucked safely in the back, he doesn't have squad sight yet, so he's going to have to tag along with the rest of the group. Remember, when there's no active enemies, it's fine to move out of cover, just as long as no one passes the leader and you're within range of cover in case there's a surprise. But there'll be no surprises tonight as Trini hears that distant putty babble. She moves up but can't see much with all the rocks around. Zach and Kimberly join her in the little quarry. But Jason is more concerned with checking out the environmental damage left by the crash. Kimberly vaults up to try to find the source of the chatter, but peeks a pair of putties piddling in a problematic position. So they stop reading the truck's manual and pull a 7-10 split. Only the 10 is in sight, but sight is all our Red Ranger needs. Kimberly's a bit worried about getting flanked by the 7, so she shimmies to the other side of the tree. Zach and Trini turn around to face the truck and watch for the charge. While Zach is hunkered down, we can't see the putty, but we can hear his advance.
Charge! They're starting to lose ground. Run away! Run away!
Now that we know where he is and that he took a double move, Zach can move forward without any worry of overwatch. Zach doesn't have a good shot, and the putty's just out of grenade range, so he hunkers down while Trini takes a pot shot at the putty's advance.
Adjusting aim.
But seems only Jason can pull off window shots. But he stops in the wrong place, and Trini steps up to take him down.
Kill confirmed.
Now we can turn back to the ship, and while doing some leapfrog the cover, we find...
Our readings can't be right. If they're wrong...
Goldar? Is that Goldar? Close enough. Dog Breath takes some cover, and rather than wait to get fired at, Trini pulls back to try to draw him into the rest of the team's range.
What's making that noise?
Shot failed to connect.
Enemy is still alive.
At least his aim is as bad as ours. Though he's fast, Goldar isn't too bright, as he parks it while being flanked by almost a whole team. Jason's out of range, and even with the flank, we only have shots in the 50s, so it's time to be aggressive. As Goldar teleports away, we can move to claim the spoils. But 2 more putties are hanging about, and after spotting them, Zach pulls back to cover. They seem content to hide in the ship while the team hops trees to get set up. Then one bugger pokes his melted head out, and the ultimate staring contest begins as both he and Zach go on Overwatch. Trini takes advantage of the distraction and moves up to the ship, but she's nearly roasted. After 3 turns, the putty finally blinks and takes a shot at Kimberly, which gives Zach the chance to run and gun him down.
Dead and gone.
And after smashing a bit more of the ship, the last one winds up in Jason's sight, and as we said, that's all it takes.
Dead and gone. Chalk up another one.
And don't worry, during the downtime, our goody goods will organize folks at the youth center and get this forest replanted in no time. 2 new promotions this time. Kimberly takes Bullet Swarm over Shredder Rocket because the extra mobility of being able to fire then shoot, or just shoot twice, is too much to pass. The same with Trini, extra movement is just too good. Now we switch research to lasers, sell some broken tech bits, and start digging. And it's back on patrol. A new mission comes up on the 16th, 1 day too late for an uplink to be done by the end of the month. So my gamble on 3 satellites didn't pay off. For this go, we check the panic levels and see that Africa is having the most trouble, so that's our next stop. But before we go, it seems Kimberly is off doing some gymnastics training, so we drag Billy out of the workshop and strap on his morpher. Say hello to the Blue Ranger, Billy Cranston. So join the teens for Billy's first outing in Episode 4, Flying Skull. That doesn't sound ominous at all.